Hello and welcome to the Green Hills Neighborhood House. My name is Sabine and I'll be guiding you through the mindfulness meditation. Now, some of you might be new to meditation and you might ask yourself, how do I meditate and why do I meditate? And I found over a number of years that a lot of people come to meditation because they experience anxiety and various unhelpful emotions, so we don't want to label them. And you find that with anything you learn over time, it's like strengthening a muscle. So I invite you to join with some curiosity, open-mindedness, and give it a go. And also in meditation, we actually have no agenda. So you can allow yourself today to just be here, be still, there's nothing else to do. You can rest. So when we talk about the unhelpful or negative emotions, they will put you into a stress response. So you might have heard about the fight and flight and freeze mode. And if you stay in that state for a longer period, it will have a direct effect on your various body systems, and that affects your immune system, your nervous system, digestive system, and so forth. So when we bring our attention just to here, to the present moment, you find over time that the thoughts will disappear. Sorry, not disappear, but move into the background a little bit more. So being here with no agenda, there's nothing to achieve, which you might feel is a little unusual because that's what we do in our daily life. We have a set time frame. We want to achieve something by the end of the week, the end of the day. But just give yourself some time. You can look at this video as often as you want to. And you might notice with practice that your mind just becomes a little more still. So that brings you into the rest mode. The parasympathetic nervous system will be activated. And only in that mode can you really experience some healing. And otherwise, with your sensations arising or emotions and feelings, I suggest that you simply accept them today, acknowledge them. And I find they're very important signposts. So they're sending messages to us. We don't want to ignore them, we don't want to suppress them. We just really want to look at them if we can, but we don't want to go down a spiral and hover with them for too long. So I like to talk about the posture meditation. We might come back to a few things later on. I'm sitting upright on a chair, but you can sit anywhere you like. You might prefer to lie down on the sofa or sit on the floor in a cross-legged position, but you don't have to. My feet are flat on the floor. That also helps you with grounding. And I keep my hands in my lap. Now they're close to my body, and that means that my shoulders are turned back slightly and my chest is open, my body is upright. It helps me with breathing. The breath flows a little deeper. My spine is upright. And if you find that difficult because your muscles are not as strong, of course you can sit back a little bit. So what you might like to avoid is bringing your shoulders forward and you're slouching and your body's collapsing. If that happens, that's fine. Just bring yourself up again. And then in a moment, we're going to close our eyes, and of course you can keep them open. That's entirely up to you. There's no right or wrong. And throughout the meditation, you hear my voice, and I'll guide you through a gentle relaxation as well. So we're going to start. We're going to bring our awareness to the breath for a moment. So you can just follow me. I'm going to close my eyes now. And I just gently direct my attention to my breath. So I notice my breath flowing in and out. And maybe you notice your chest rise and fall. Just notice. And now I'd like you to take a few deeper breaths in and out. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And imagine your breath is simply falling out. You breathe in deep and exhale slow. And you breathe in calm and breathe out ease. Just do a few more. Breathing in deeply and out slowly. Make the out breath a little slower than the in breath. And again. A little deeper. And now, for a moment, open your awareness or bring your attention to any sounds around you. This might be the heater or the air conditioning. Perhaps there is traffic outside, or children are playing in the background. Just zoom in. When we become aware of our senses or using our senses, it brings us into the present moment. Our thoughts are being gently moved away. They're moving into the background a little bit more. And the same happens when we focus gently on our breathing. So although we are not doing anything, we still need to put a little bit of effort in what we are doing. It's called effortless effort. And now, move your awareness to your forehead. Your forehead is smoothing out. Your eyes are simply resting. Letting the breath flow naturally. Your jaw is relaxed. You can even slightly open your mouth if you like. The tongue is resting just behind your teeth. And now allow your shoulders to sink down a little bit more. And let them relax down. We seem to hold a lot of tension in our shoulders and our neck. And now become aware of all the muscles in and around your neck. From the very top, running down over your shoulders and shoulder blades, and the front, over your collarbone to your chest. And now let all those muscles soften and loosen a little bit more. Become aware of your arms now, your hands and fingers. And notice all the muscles in your arms, hands and fingers softening and loosening. Relaxing and releasing. You really direct your awareness to your arms, hands and fingers. Maybe your arms are becoming a little heavier. And now notice your belly softening. Letting go of any tension there. Your belly is soft and warm. And now you notice all the muscles alongside your spine relaxing. Your spine is strong enough to hold you upright, but you're sitting quite at ease. And now you notice a wide band of muscles around your hips, like a belt. And now imagine you could loosen that belt a little bit more, softening a little bit more. And now you're becoming aware of your sitting bones. Notice your body resting on the chair if you're sitting down. If you're lying down, just notice the back side of your body, your head, your shoulders, your back and legs resting on the surface. And imagine you could simply, gently sink down a little bit more. And now you're becoming aware of your legs, your feet and toes. And notice all the muscles in your legs, feet and toes softening and loosening, relaxing and releasing. Even the muscles around your knees are softening, and around your ankles. Sense the top of your feet. Let your feet widen a little more. And sense the bottom of your feet. Are there any other sensations in your feet? Do they feel warm or cool? Tight? Soft? So you can always come back to your body in your meditation, using your senses or any body part, focusing gently. There is no right or wrong, and everyone has a different experience. If your mind is getting busy and your thoughts are coming in constantly, just know it's perfectly normal. It's okay. This is the way our brain is designed to do things. You simply, gently and kindly direct your attention back to your breath. And you might like to do that now, just noticing your breathing again. There's no need to change anything. Your whole body is softening. Check in with your shoulders, your posture. You can adjust at any time. Now bring your awareness to the end of your out-breath and notice that little pause just before you breathe in again. There's a little gap between your exhalation and the next inhalation. And just stay there for a moment, noticing that pause. And again, know if you're getting distracted, your thoughts are coming in, that's fine. Bring your awareness back to your breathing and that pause at the end of your out-breath. Simultaneously, you might be aware of any sounds. I sometimes can hear the birds or cars in the background. I can hear a clock ticking. And now I'm becoming aware of that pause again. It might be helpful to see your thoughts as clouds in the sky. They're passing by. Sometimes they're more, sometimes less. Sometimes they gather together into a storm. Let them pass by. And then notice beyond the clouds, there's a lot of space. And you might get a brief sense of the space and stillness out there. And then direct that attention inside. That space and stillness is also inside you. It's there all the time. And when you give your body the opportunity to slow down, to sit still, you become more aware of that space inside you and that stillness. And over time and with time, it becomes more natural. There's nothing else to do right now. And that feels really good. If there are any other sensations arising, or emotions, acknowledge them. They're really important simply sending us a message. You can always come back to your breath or your body, focusing on a body part if you like. Now move your awareness to your chest area, your heart area. What are you feeling there? Or how are you feeling? Simply notice, is there contraction, tightness, openness? Anything else? With your inner eyes, notice your posture again. If you're sitting on a chair, you notice that you're sitting upright. You can adjust. Your chest is open. So this posture also symbolizes openness, courage. You're sitting like a mountain, solid, and around you things can move, but you're not disturbed by any movement around you. If you're lying down, you just notice your body sinking into the ground a bit more, noticing the contact you have with the surface you're lying on. And again, if thoughts are coming in, your mind is getting busy, see the thoughts like clouds passing by or moving into the background. Noticing the expansion, the space and the stillness beyond the clouds. And the same inside you. And now slowly move your awareness back to your breath. Notice your breathing again. Notice the in and out flow. Take a deeper breath in and out, and do this a few times. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Breathe in calm and breathe out ease. Take one more breath in and out. And then bring your attention back down to your feet. And start to move your feet, wiggle your toes. And then your hands, squeeze your hands, your fingers. Rub them together. Wake yourself up again. Just place your hands on top of your head and run them down the back of your head and your neck. Rest them on your shoulders and give yourself a big squeeze. And then very slowly, when you're ready, just open your eyes again. So I hope that was good for you. I hope you're feeling a little more centered, calmer, and I hope you can take this sense or that energy you feel now into the rest of the day. And also now you can look at this video anytime you like. If you have any questions, you can contact the center, and if you want to contact me directly, ask them to pass your information on, or I can allow them to give you my contact details. Sometimes in a meditation, when you're new to it, you might experience more anxiety than usual, and that's also quite normal. So I would suggest that you don't force yourself to continue and sit down. I suggest that you might get up and do something else, come back to it a little later, or come back to it another day. And it's only that with practice that we strengthen our muscle and gain some benefits. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me another time. Thank you.